Former RBA player Paul Pierce states that LeBron James needs to give up the ball more. And I'm like, hey, Paul, you're like 21 years late. 21. Can you do something for me? Or better yet, Bronny Bron, can you do something for me? Can you retire from the RBA for me? LeBron James has been a ball hog for the entirety of his career. So here's what Paul Pierce had to say. Paul Pierce appeared on Skip Bayless, Fox Sports 1's Undisputed. He states that he got to give the ball up more. Talking about LeBron, said Paul Pierce, since All-Star break, look at his numbers, 29, 9, and 7. 50% from the field, 45 from 3. It's not resulting in wins. When LeBron set out, who they beat? Milwaukee, a contender. D'Angelo Russell had 40. They went to Boston and got a win without LeBron. I think he's older. He needs to take a step back, Paul Pierce continued. The less he does, the more it's going to be for the team. And that's not a bad thing. But translation, LeBron James is older than a lady in granny porn. In other words, LeBron James, you need to retire. The team plays better without you. What do I have to Google translate it? Call it a quits? It's time to hang it up. And speaking of the name Pierce, can we pierce LeBron James' lips together so we don't ever have to hear him speak about basketball or ever have to hear him talk again or ever have to hear him talk again? Now we must say, Paul Pierce, if not anybody else throughout the RBA, is qualified to speak on this topic. Why? Because he spanked LeBron James year after year before LeBron James departed, took his so-called overrated talent to South Beach. The Big Three is the reason for the Big Three. The Big Three in Boston is what caused the Big Three in Miami. But the funny thing is, Kobe Bryant, the Big One, defeated the Big Three, slaughtered the Giants by himself. LeBron James quit and went to Miami. Paul Pierce cooked LeBron James and advanced to the RBA Finals. And Kobe Bryant had to take care of LeBron James' work. Big Brother had to take care of his problems. But do they want to give Kobe any credit? No. What they do is they praise, they build up, they give Kobe Bryant's teammates, the Pau Gasols and the Andrew Bynums of the world. They give them all the credit just so it could downplay Kobe's accomplishment. But let it have been LeBron James on that Lakers team. If you replace Kobe Bryant with LeBron James, I guarantee you they would have gave LeBron James all the credit and let LeBron had been playing on that Lakers team when they went up against the Orlando Magic and the Boston Celtics. They probably wouldn't have made it out the West. And if they would have lost, they would have said, well, LeBron James ain't had no help. But Paul Pierce is qualified to talk about this. He defeated LeBron James time and time again. He knows LeBron James' game through and through. They more than likely going to say, well, he's hating. Throughout LeBron James' entire RBA career, he has been a ball hog. He hogs up majority of the 24-second shot clock. He brings the ball up the floor and they don't run any plays but the LeBron James system. Everybody's standing around. There's no motion. There's no movement. The offense is stagnant. But it's crazy because everybody attacks Kobe for being a ball hog. I don't get it. Then he got a nerve. They make an announcement talking about LeBron James and JJ Redick will be starting their own podcast talking about Mind the Game. Now he wants to be Kobe. He think that this is the Kobe Bryant edition of Detail, a show that Kobe created where he's breaking down the game. Now he wants to focus on the X's and O's. The only X's and O's LeBron James know about is tic-tac-toe. 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 What can you learn from LeBron James? He's never played under the tutelage of no great coaches. He's clearly uncoachable. What can you learn about basketball from LeBron James? And then I'm seeing people in the comments talking about all the casuals, all the people who thought they knew basketball. LeBron James is about to destroy a lot of people who thought they knew basketball. The only people that's going to be watching LeBron James break down basketball is LeBron James fans. This is why the bronsexuals are delusional. They think the entire world exists around LeBron James, and it doesn't. The bronsexuals are pretty much watching ESPN. The bronsexuals are the reason for the fall and the demise of ESPN because they no longer talk about basketball. You had Shannon Sharp and Kendrick Perkins literally sitting up there having a glaze fest over who was on the LeBron James bandwagon more. Who was more invested in LeBron James? I don't know about you, but I've been at the LeBron James family reunion. You just got to the family reunion. You just got a little bit of potato salad, and now you think you knew LeBron longer than me. I tell you, I played with LeBron. I'm like, dude, like, you have no problem worshiping LeBron James publicly. You should be disgusted with your own self. But Paul Pierce, you're years late. LeBron James does not share the ball unless he's trying to get his assist totals up to make himself look good. What he should have named the podcast was Mind Off the Game, because that's what he needs to do. Take his mind off of the game. He needs to retire, walk away, pass the torch. Your mind shouldn't be on the game right now. You should be transitioning out the sport. Instead of minding the game, mind your business. The game has passed you now. It's a new game. It's a new day. Why you think this younger generation want to learn basketball from you? What is there to learn? What can I learn about basketball from LeBron James? He's 4-6 in the NBA Finals. He has the most turnovers in NBA history. What can I learn from LeBron James? That's like one of the worst teachers still having a job. And let's tell the truth, ladies and gentlemen. No pun intended. When I say the truth, I don't mean Paul Pierce. But by a show of hands, who do you think is a better player? I would put Paul Pierce at my top 25 before I put LeBron James. Who do you think is a better player? Paul Pierce or LeBron James? Here you have a guy who's praised for having one of the highest IQs in basketball, which he doesn't. A below average free throw shooter. I mean, you ain't got enough common sense and enough IQ to get in a gym and work on your free throws.